Hello everyone. I am Mrs. S Zunjarwad, Assistant Professor of Communication Skills, Department of Humanities and Sciences, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. In my session today, I am going to discuss on this topic, role of noun in English grammar. So, learning outcome. At the end of this session, student will be able to understand various usage of noun forms in day-to-day communication. Now see the introduction. As an engineer, being able to use proper grammar is an important part of communicating clearly and effectively. While communicating, it is must to understand that every word in a sentence has a specific function, and if we recognize those functions, we write and speak like a professional. So, already we have discussed about the noun in the last session. So, in this session, we are going to discuss about the role of noun. So, let us first discuss about this question. What is the function of a noun in English grammar? Take a pause, think about this question and try to give the answer. So, the role of noun. In a sentence, nouns can play the role of subject, direct object, indirect object, subject complement, object complement, appositive or adjective. So, linguistically, a noun is a member of a large open part of speech whose members can occur as the main word in the subject of a clause. It may be the object of a verb or the object of a preposition. So, let us first discuss noun as a subject. Noun as a subject. A noun functions as a subject of a verb when it appears before the main verb of the sentence or statement. Here, the noun normally appears at the front position of the sentence or statement, and the main verb in the sentence will come after it. See the examples. Fred stole the money. So, in this sentence, Fred is the subject of the verb stole. Then the second example, Monica kicked her attacker and ran away. So, Monica is the subject of the verb kicked. So, noun is also functions as an object of a verb. A noun functions as an object of a verb when it comes after the main verb in a sentence and is the recipient of the action of the verb. Nouns can be either direct object of verbs or indirect objects of verbs. So, noun functioning as the direct or the direct object of a verb. Here, the noun directly receives the action from the verb. Any noun that is the direct recipient of the action expressed by a verb is said to be functioning as a direct object of the verb. And the examples are, see the first example, I hit the man because he insulted me. So, in this sentence, man is the direct object of the verb hit. The second example, the hunter trapped a strange animal. So, in this sentence, animal or a strange animal is the direct object of the verb tracked. Noun functioning as an indirect object of a verb. Here, the noun does not directly receive the action expressed by the verb, but receives the direct object, and examples are: I gave John a nasty look. The noun John becomes the indirect object of the verb gave because it is receiving the direct object, a look. Now, the next function is complement of a verb. The functions as a complement of a verb when it comes after an inactive verb, linking verb, or a state of being verb, and does not receive any action from the verb. And the examples are: the man was a musician. So, the noun musician is a complement of the verb was. So, here the verb was is a linking verb or a state of being verb. See the second example. Max is a student. So, student is a complement of the verb is. So, the noun also works as a complement of a verb. Then, object of a preposition. When a noun functions as an object of a preposition, it comes just after a preposition. Any noun that comes after a preposition is said to function as an object of that preposition. The examples are: the first example, Janet prays for Sandra every day. Here, the noun Sandra is the object of the preposition for. In the second example, we have to give the information to the president right away. So, the noun president is the object of the preposition to. So, the noun also functions as an object of a preposition. The next function of a noun, apposition to another noun. A noun can function in apposition to another noun when it appears next to another noun in order to explain or rename that noun it moves with. The appositive enhances our understanding of the original noun. Now, see the examples. Johnson, the preacher has been charged with arson. Here, the preacher is the apposition to Johnson. See the next example. The book 1984 is one of my favorite books of all time. So, 1984 is in apposition to the word book or to the noun book. Now, the noun functioning as an adjective or modifier of another noun. English often uses nouns as adjectives to modify other nouns. Nouns that modify other nouns are called adjectival nouns or noun modifiers. For our purposes, they are called attributive nouns. See the examples. The water pump is broken. So, in this sentence, here the noun water functions as an adjective or the modifier of the noun pump. The next example, a car that people drive in races is a racer car. So here the word racer modifies the noun car. So here racer works as an adjective or a modifier of the noun car. Noun functioning as an adverb. Nouns and noun phrases can act as adverbials. That is, they can modify or add information to a verb. When noun phrases act in such a role, they describe time, place, quantity or manner. Now see the examples. The first example, she will come to work tomorrow. So in this sentence, tomorrow, the noun functioning as an adverb of the verb will come. Now the second example, she got a promotion yesterday. So here yesterday works as an adverb of the verb got. So nouns are important because they are usually the most important part of vocabulary. Without nouns, you will be left with verbs, adjectives and adverbs. The lack of nouns will eradicate any subject or object from your sentence, which is as good as communication, essentially nothing. So, nouns are very important and effective parts of speech in your communication. Here, these are the references I have used to make my PPT. So, go through this reference. Thank you.